All right, guys, Mikey here from Mikey's Iron Rage. And guys, I don't know about yous, but this whole coronavirus shit really sucks. And it's starting to really get to me. And I don't know about you guys, but being in the house 24/7 sucks ass. But I digress, because it's still so bad here in New York City. And I really don't see any end in sight until we get a vaccine. But anyways, on a lighter note, I got another really good close comparison video again for use today. And we're going to do it on 1999 Mr. Olympia winner, Big King Ronnie Coleman, versus 2005 Mr. Olympia runner-up to Ronnie Coleman, the cut above the rest Jay Cutler. Now, I know a lot of you guys love the 1999 Mr. Olympia version of the King Ronnie Coleman, and I do too, but I also like Jay Cutler as well. And in 2005, Jay looked fucking great. I mean, 2005 was so underrated in my opinion. I think it was one of his best years. So guys, let's see how good the cut above the rest does against 1999 Mr. Olympia winner Ronnie King Coleman, because I have a feeling this is going to be a really good close comparison. So, without any further ado, let's get it on. And we got the first pose of the night, guys, the front relaxed. And you know I always try to start off with the front relaxed if I can, and this is no different. And I'm going to go and I'm going to give Jay Cutler the first pose of the night. I mean, I think Jay Cutler just looks a little bit better holding the pose. Now, if Ronnie Coleman was holding it a little bit more like Jay Cutler, I'd probably go with Ronnie Coleman because it looks like Ronnie has a tighter midsection, and we all know Ronnie has crazy lats. But in this pose, I'm going to go with Jay. I just think Jay looks a little bit better, and Jay's fucking quads look ridiculous. His quads are more ripped and separated than Ronnie Coleman's quads. So all in all, Jay Cutler's going to get the first point. All right, guys, now we got the front lat spread. And look at this. Look at how much wider Ronnie Coleman is compared to Jay Cutler. Now, maybe if Jay Cutler's midsection was tighter, like Ronnie Coleman's midsection, because Ronnie's got a pretty tight-ass midsection in 1999. He was so streamlined. Maybe if Jay Cutler had a tighter midsection, I'd go with Jay, because Jay would have a way better V-taper. And like I said, Jay's quads are so fucking ridiculously cut. But I am going to go with Ronnie because Ronnie holds a great front lat spread. It's just unbelievable. All right, guys, off to the next pose, and we got the ab and thigh. And look at how good Ronnie Coleman looks in 1999, guys. His midsection was the tightest in 1999 because in 1998, it was a little sloppy, his midsection. And like I said before, Ronnie was just so much more streamlined in 1999. But I am going to go with Jay Cutler because Jay displays a great ab and thigh pose. It looks like he has a fucking 8-pack going on. And it's an ab and thigh, so we got to go off the thighs as well. And his thighs look ridiculous. So Jay Cutler's going to grab the point there. All right, guys, now we got the crab most muscular. And I really want to go with Jay Cutler, but he looks a little shallow compared to Ronnie Coleman in this pose. I think Ronnie fills the pose out a little bit better. Ronnie's got more striations to the chest, the arms, the shoulders, and his traps are about the same size as Jay's. So I am going to go with Ronnie, but Jay looks really good holding this pose though, huh, guys? He looks like William Bonac. Him and William Bonac look identical in the crab most muscular. All right, guys, now we got the front double bicep, and this was probably the hardest pose, one of the hardest poses for me to judge out of this whole comparison video, because Jay is holding water in the arm department, and his midsection is protruding like crazy in this pose. So I'm going to go with Ronnie Coleman, because Ronnie Coleman looks more streamlined. He's got a tighter midsection than Jay Cutler. I never thought I would say that. And he's got peaky biceps. Look at how peaky those biceps are. They're nice and dry, and he's got big triceps, but in the side tricep pose, it looks like a fucking flat pancake. It's just very weird. So Ronnie Coleman is going to get the point for the front double bicep. All right, guys, off to the next pose, and we got the side tricep. You see what I'm saying, guys? Look at Ronnie Coleman's side tricep, how flat it is. It's so flat. I mean, you would think Ronnie Coleman would have a shitty front double bicep and a shitty rear double bicep, but that's not the case. That's not the case whatsoever. But I am going to go with Jay because Jay has a thicker tricep in this pose, and his tricep is more deeply cut, and he has a better silhouette than Ronnie Coleman in that pose. So Jay Cutler's going to take that one. All right, guys, off to the next pose, and we got the Christmas tree. And how could I go against Ronnie Coleman in this one? It looks like he has 2 slabs of meat on each side of his back. Then he's got those crazy alien-esque hams and glutes to top the pose off, and a great upper back. Jay Cutler, on the other hand, don't look too bad in this pose. He kind of looks like he has an upside-down sword for a Christmas tree, right, guys? Especially in 2009, 2010. It looked like he had an upside-down sword for a Christmas tree. But Ronnie Coleman is going to get the point there. All right, guys, now we got the side chest shot. And maybe it's the way Ronnie Coleman's holding the pose because Jay Cutler's tilted more face forward and Ronnie Coleman's tilted more to the side. But I'm going to go with Jay Cutler in this one. Now, we all know Ronnie Coleman has a sick side chest shot, but so does Jay Cutler. And in 2005, it was popping like crazy. His side chest is definitely popping a little bit more than Ronnie Coleman's. So I'm going to go and I'm going to give Jay Cutler the point. And I know a lot of you guys might disagree with me, and I know a lot of you guys might agree with me on that one. But in my opinion, I just think that Jay Cutler looks a little bit better. All right, guys, now we got the rear lat spread. And my God, does Jay Cutler look fucking great in this pose. Jay Cutler never had a great rear lat spread. His traps were always washed out. His traps are nice and sunk in here. Look at how sunken his traps are here. And then the lat insertions look great. He looks nice and wide, decent hams and glutes. So I'm going to go with Ronnie Coleman, even though I really want to go with Jay Cutler in that pose. But Ronnie Coleman in the rear lat spread is pretty much untouchable. He's got probably one of the best rear lat spreads of all time. So Ronnie Coleman's going to take the point. All right, guys, now we got the rear double bicep in the last pose of the night. And I'm telling you guys, in 2005, Jay Cutler had the best rear double bicep. In 2005 and 2009, I would say. Because if you think back to 2001, Mr. Olympia Jay Cutler, his rear double bicep pose was very sloppy. Very, very sloppy. He definitely made that pose look so much better in 2005. But Ronnie Coleman has the best rear double bicep pose in bodybuilding history. So we are going to go with Ronnie Coleman. But like I said, I just wanted to say that Jay Cutler did have the best looking rear double bicep in 2005. All right, guys, so let's tally them up. We got the Big King Ronnie Coleman with 6 points, and we got the cut above the rest Jay Cutler with 4. So it was 6-4, Big King Ronnie Coleman. And you know what? Rightfully so. But 2005 Jay Cutler was very underrated. He was very good in 2005, but very underrated. So guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Mikey's Iron Rage. Peace out, guys.